9/11 would become a date to remember. The job of a president is to protect the American people from harm. And some presidents don't need to worry about that, and some do. And it turns out I was one that did. Andy Card comes up to behind me and says, "Second plane has hit the second tower, America's under attack." And then I see the press in the back of the room beginning to get the same message I just got. And I could see the horror etched on the face of the news people who had just gotten the same news. During a crisis, it's really important to set a tone and not to panic. And so I waited for the appropriate moment to leave the classroom. I didn't want to do anything dramatic. I didn't want to, lurch out of the chair and scare the classroom full of children. And so I waited.
Well, it was a normal kind of day, at least it began that way. I got my intelligence brief at home at the Vice President's residence about 6:30 in the morning. I was in my office by about 8, which was kind of a late start, but the President was out of town that day, so we didn't have our normal early morning meeting. And I was in my office working with my chief speechwriter. My assistant called in from the outer office, and she said that an airplane had just hit the World Trade Center. And so I turned on the television, and of course you could see the smoke. My immediate reaction was to think that it was extraordinarily unusual to have an accident like that on such a day. It hit the World Trade Center, an airliner, not a cloud in the sky, beautiful September morning. And then as we watched, we saw the actual second strike when the second airplane came in.